The last question. Here is a trader. The total of the trial balance prepared on the 30th April did not agree. So when this did not agree means suspend account should be coming in. And different was placed in the suspend account. So let's see what the complete the following table to show the entry required to correct each error. This first one has been complete as an example. So the first one, they say that cash drawing 200 has been omitted from the drawing account. So they put in drawing. This one they already done for us. We debit drawing, credit suspend. Okay, drawing account omitted. A petty cash book. So a petty cash book payment $31 to Abi, a supplier, has been recorded in the column for office expenses. We pay to the Abi, but we go and record office expenses. So we should debit Abi. Abi received money 31. And the account is wrongly recorded is office expenses. So this is the account we should adjust it. So 31. Now, sales return 105 has been correctly entered in the customer account. So we already put in debit, okay, credit customer account. Credit customer account correct, but has been credited to the purchases return account. I write the correct double entry. Okay, for this one, the correct entry for the sales return, it should be debit sales return and credit customer account. So this should be the correct. But we go and make mistake. We go and put in the, we go and credit purchases return and credit customer account. So credit customer, no problem. Only the omission for the sales return and the wrongly record the purchases return. So we had to record 2 times of the sales return and purchases return. So we had to debit sales return. This is to put the correct amount. Second, to reverse the purchases return. So these 2 entries have to make, which is 2 times 105 and then 105, 2 times of the amount. So because this is a one side, so we have to put in the suspend, which is a double. A payment for motor expenses 72 has been recorded in the motor expenses account as, so this is overstate by 100. Motor expenses overstate, we credit out motor expenses. Motor expenses overstated by 100. So another 100 we have to put under the suspend. Okay. Now next is that a purchase invoice 102 from RB has been debited to RB account and credited to the purchase. The double entry for the purchases invoice, we should debit purchases and credit RB, because RB is the one giving out the goods. But we made a mistake. So now we have to adjust back. We have to put the purchases, debit purchases, but this amount had to double up. So 102 times 2. Okay. 102 times 2. 2 times because it's a, one is to reverse the wrong entry, second to put back the correct entry. So this should be the amount we should adjust it. So now let's move on. Okay. Here they ask to prepare the suspend account, include the original difference on the trial balance. So in this case, what we got to do is, okay, we do not know what is the opening balance. So we leave the first row, don't touch it first because we don't know what is the amount. And what is the financial year? The financial year is the 2021 April 30th. So we put in 2021 April 30th. So same thing in the credit side. We don't know how much, we don't know debit or credit, we just leave it the first row. So now what we got to do is we see all the adjustment. Here got 200 suspend. So the account we put in is drawing. So in this case, in the credit side, we have to put in drawing, and the amount is the credit account 200. Okay, now next is that number 2 not involve suspend. Number 3 involve suspend, also credit side. So here we have to put the sales return, purchases return. Okay. So sales return is 105, 105. Okay. The next one is that suspend is in the debit, which is motor expenses. So in the debit side, motor expenses, the detail, and the amount is 100. Next is, okay, this one not involve the suspend account, so don't need to record. Now we add the subtotal. Okay. So in this case, our balance breakdown should be in here. Balance breakdown. So we take and minus. So this is the opening differences, trial balance differences. Okay, so this is the trial balance differences. Okay, so that's all for this question. That's a little bit more. Okay, let's continue. Okay, for the C, the account for RB book show that Kia owed him 327 before the error was corrected. Calculate the correct amount which Kia owed RB at before the correction. So RB the account of in the Kia book show Kia owed him. Okay, in the Kia book, okay, we put Kia book, the RB account. Okay. So show that Kia owed him. So Kia owed him, that means this is a trade payable. So this is a trade payable account. So trade payable owed means that in here, I didn't put the date, I just put the detail. 327, and then okay, in here, payment made 31. So payment made, okay, here, make payment by petty cash 31, and then here is a credit, so 204 purchases 204. Balance carried on. So this one should be the correct amount. Okay, so what we can do is, okay, so this is the correct amount, 500 for this. Okay, now Here, Kia has recorded the purchase of a calculator, $5, as an office expenses. State 3 reasons why Kia did not record this as a. So this calculator, even though can use more than 1 year, but we not treated as a non-current asset because the amount is immaterial. So the amount is immaterial is under the materiality principle. So you can say that under materiality principle that the calculator is immaterial and insignificant, and the amount is insignificant. So therefore, yeah, can choose to spend of the calculator. Okay, so this is the information that we can put in. Okay. Second is the maintenance to maintain the calculator as a non-current asset is not carrying much benefit compared to time spent on monitor the worksheet session. To maintain the calculator as is not carry much benefit. Okay, because time wasting time. Okay, and number 3 we can think about is that some of calculator may not able to last more than a year. Especially you buy the cheap calculator, may not able to last more than a year. So it should treated as office expense rather than current. Okay, so this is the answer that I'm given for the last question. So that's all for the paper that I'm preparing.